Good day. So something is circulating in the news right now and on our social media, and it is Imee files PRRD bill criminalizing extraordinary rendition. This is by Manila Standard. Another one from the Filipino Times, Imee Marcos files PRRD Act to ban warrantless transfer of Filipinos to foreign courts. That was 2 hours ago. GMA News, PRRD Act, Imee seeks ban on transfer of Pinoys to foreign jurisdiction, sans local warrant. So this was at 11:47 a.m. today. Then ABS-CBN, we have here, inspired by Duterte arrest, Imee Marcos seeks to punish extraordinary rendition. This was around 12:18 p.m. today, updated at around 2:10 p.m. So, this is Senate Bill 557, introduced by Senator Imee Marcos. It is an act prohibiting the extraordinary rendition of persons to foreign jurisdiction. The short title of this act shall be known as President Rodrigo R. Duterte Act. Under Section 2, it is the policy of the state to uphold its sovereignty and maintain the primacy of its jurisdiction over persons within its territory and over crimes committed therein. And then we have here under Section 3, we have the definition of extraordinary rendition. For the purpose of this act, the term extraordinary rendition shall refer to the transfer of any person from any place within the territory of the Philippines to any place outside thereof, without the voluntary and written consent of the person transferred or an order issued by a competent Philippine court allowing such transfer, for the purpose of investigating, interrogating, prosecuting, detaining, imprisoning, or executing such person. Section 4, Prohibited Acts. To deter the incident of extraordinary rendition, the following acts shall be prohibited. So, if you want to read this in detail, I'm gonna please pause. Okay, and now we have here letter A, B, C, D, E, and F. So this is just explaining what are the acts that could be punishable under this act. So those were from A to H. Now, the accessories and accomplices in any of the acts under this section shall be liable to the same extent as the principal. So it doesn't matter if you planned the extra rendition or you were just an accessory, you will have the same liability. Next, under Section 5, it also explained the penalties. So we have A, B, C. The penalties herein imposed are without prejudice to any other criminal, administrative, and civil liabilities imposed by other statutes. So we have Section 6. Please pause if you want to read it in detail. Now, in this section, it's just explaining about the freezing of properties to deter the extrajudicial rendition. So we have here the explanation. Next, we have Section 7. Section 7 is about aliens inadmissible for visas or admissions. So here's the explanation. And we have here Section 8, the recourse of victims. All persons have been subjected to extraordinary rendition, whether prior to or after the enactment of this act, shall be entitled to the appropriate remedies in Philippine courts. The Department of Foreign Affairs shall exhaust every diplomatic channel to ensure that Filipino citizens who are victims of extraordinary rendition will be repatriated to the Philippines as soon as possible, and that judgments of the Philippine court will be given effect. Sorry. The Section 8 is what makes this bill very important for the Duterte supporters. Now let's go to Section 9. Repealing clause. All laws, rules, and regulations which inconsistent with this act are hereby repealed, amended, or modified accordingly. Section 10. Effectivity. This act shall take effect 15 days after its publication in the Official Gazette or any 2 newspapers of general circulation in the Philippines. Let's hope and pray that this bill will push through because of Section 8. Let's hope and pray. Again, if you want to read all the details, please pause the video. Thank you.